Hello everybody, today I'm going to be talking about my review of Thor. I'm going to run the trailer in the background, no sound because, well, I just need it for background view. Uh, and I'm going to talk about some of the things that, if you're not seeing it, you probably don't want to watch the video. I may talk about some things that might be a spoiler, so you probably won't like it. Anyway, we'll start that little video running on mute. It was I like this scene where he's telling the narrative. I did not like this Guardians of the Galaxy sequences they had here. Didn't feel like that was. I don't know. It just seemed like they tried to make Thor kind of too arrogant and stupid. I mean, I get it. He's supposed to be a god and he's all that stuff, but the scenes where he actually is interacting with Jane is much better. Especially starting here, the character was doing much better in the series from this point on, and in the movie, they did do a good job with this movie. I thought. I mean, I liked it. My daughter liked it. My wife liked it. Uh, my daughter gave it a 10 just because of Thor's butt. 12-year-old. What What do you think? But she did enjoy that scene pretty much blatantly. But yeah, Christian Bale's character was interesting. I'm not familiar with the actual comic book version of the character, so I don't know how true he was to it. From my understanding, he was not. There was a whole different take on the character. But for this movie, he was a good antagonist. He was a good villain for this movie, so it worked for this. He was pretty much unstoppable. Uh, don't know why Zeus and the Olympian gods had New York Italian mob accents. I guess if that's what they wanted to do. They did set up a thing for Hercules to be in future episodes, movies. Don't know where they're going to put him really, but he's going to be there somewhere. I'm sure. During the scene where I'll run it back here, where they're actually in the city of the gods. That's the scene here. Yeah, they're in the city of the gods here. They're going through. Thor's pointing out all the different gods that are present, and they actually make a comment. I think it was a nod to Jesus. He pointed off screen. There's the God of the carpenters. Jesus was a carpenter, so yeah, before he started his ministry. So yeah, that would be how Thor would see him. But I thought it was funny. It's a cute little nod. People should appreciate it and not get offended, I hope, if they realize it. Zeus turned out to be a pretty big coward, so he wouldn't do what he needed to do to stop all the other gods being killed. Marvel does a different thing with gods. They're not technically gods. They're not even really immortal. They just age very slowly and get very old, and they're just powerful. But they're mostly really just aliens. I mean, when you get down to it, they're more or less aliens. And Zeus uninvited Thor to the orgy, which makes you wonder, why were the Celestials there? Were they there for the orgy? I guess. But we get to see Korg's god. He's sitting there on his throne. And we also found out that Korg is a asexually reproducing race, which is interesting. Pretty sure that made a lot of people mad for some reason. He's an alien. They aren't going to be the same as we are. Don't make a big deal of it. This was an interesting scene. Yeah, here's where he was walking through. And when they get into the cathedral, he starts pointing out all the different gods. That was actually pretty good. This is like the city of the gods, and it's about halfway through the movie. He goes there to try to get help and raise up an army. He didn't get nobody. They do steal Zeus's thunderbolt though. So they managed to do that. But all in all, it was a good movie. It had a good ending. They set up some stuff for future movies. I think that was kind of cool. And overall, if you want to go see it, it's a fun one to watch. I think they did some pretty decent character development for Thor. Uh, Jane Foster's also did some interesting character development, and they set up that she's probably going to be in the next one. So I don't know exactly how that's going to work, but it looks like there's something. They're setting up something with Valhalla and the Asgardians that have already passed away, with Jane Foster and the other Asgardians that are already there. She's probably going to notice that Loki isn't there, because he didn't die. At least not the way all the rest of the gods die. They just turn into little sparkly stuff and float away. Loki didn't do that. Even when Thanos killed him, he still didn't do that. So there's a pretty good chance he didn't die. He just faked his death again. So, which is something Loki apparently does a lot. Anyway, I like the video. Let me know what you think. You've seen the video, seen the movies. Just give me your opinion. Love to hear it. And like, subscribe, share, and have a good day.